All right, so here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion of the world.
The winning streaks that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champ? Proudly repping the Anzacs, Australia and New Zealand. Here is City Kickboxing's UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. Draws rave reviews from past opponents, from his teammates. He is the ultimate competitor, and anybody who saw him compete in a rugby league setting at 214 pounds, I might add, knows just how committed this guy is to athletics and to realizing greatness in the UFC. He certainly did that against Max Holloway, but he's going to get everybody's best shot, and that continues in earnest here tonight as they all continue to chase down the Australian champion, Volkanovski.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John Silva. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early. Nice shot inside by the champion. All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick early.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Oh, nice. With Volk prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Volkanovski's in half guard.
beautiful reversal on the ground.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Big ground and pound. Nice transition.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, feet on the hips here. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter. There it is. Now he's running them out.
10 seconds now to go in the round.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Point sounds for the end of round one.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Oh, nice straight. That'll work. Oh, great block there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up with him. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Well, rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again. He's hurt again.
Well, one got through, that kick was blocked. Nice crack there. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has it very badly again.
Oh, big left hook there. All right, so unless my eyes are deceiving me, that is some bruising now on that calf.
It only took one, Joe. I mean, one calf kick, and it's already starting to bruise.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. Oh, he's got to start throwing down.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Oh, man.
Under a minute to go. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 coming up next. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Volkanovski's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Jab snaps the head back.
Another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Volko. Could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or his mama's out for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Volkanovski. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Beautiful transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, right into mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Volkanovski's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard.
Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in there. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. And he gets the single leg takedown.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Oh, this one could be over soon.
He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
What a moment in a career full of them for the featherweight champ, Alexander Volkanovski, your winner tonight by way of knockout.
Volk is next level, man.